I don't
What?
forget to change my picture. It's always there.
Into what is it? Into roll 20.
Yeah.
You're not in roll 20.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm looking at the Twitch live Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, the new layout looks amazing.
Hold on. I'm very low. Give me a minute.
I was just like, wow, look at me telling someone to get in. Normally, it's other people telling me to get in.
Exactly. This is
Oh,
bullshit.
nice.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Pause
Wow, that
that.
looks great.
Go up there. Okay, streams aren't muted. Good. Holy feet.
God damn.
It's not bad.
Uh,
That actually really does look good. What the fuck? It's very
let's
thematic.
before Pass unmutes himself. Let's figure out who's gonna read the recap.
Well, I did it last week.
And
Oh,
Pepper has.
people, we are live.
All right.
Hello,
Oh,
viewers.
hello.
Guess that discussion's
Yo.
over.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
So, who wants to give today's recap to our dear
I guess I'll
viewers?
do it. I just wrote it, so I guess it's still fresh
It's
in my
fresh
mind.
in your mind.
Mm-hmm. All right. So last session we stopped at well 2 sessions ago we stopped at the middle of the night when we were having some visits from several gods.
Apparently.
Um, right at midnight, Avis picks up some noise in the distance and begins waking the others. As they prepare for battle, a horribly misshapen and putrid monstrosity lumbers towards them, an amalgam of several hound heads and a body covered in some sort of black ooze. As it barks a disturbing bark, several smaller tainted hounds join in and begin to surround them. A horn of war can be heard in the distance, and the party engages. The braves that joined them entering their own battle with a company of Snake Tribe savages. The party is able to deal with them relatively quickly, but several of them get bit, suffer an infection with the black ooze, turning their slowly turning their veins black and their skin a deathly gray. Eager prays to his new goddess for the knowledge that what this infection is and how to deal with it. She tells him to go get to a priest as soon as possible to get cleansed, or their infected limbs may need to be amputated or worse. He goes to worry about Avis's pregnancy, revealing that fact to the others. Spears goes to sit in the campfire, burning himself to remove the infection. Avis and Uka pray to Uthla for help, and she arrives promptly, assessing the situation and curing them all. She then gets angry at Spears for nearly burning himself to death, and informs him of his severely decreased lifespan. His sacrifice to bring back Sheila left him with only 10 more years to live. She also tells the party Eager's other bondsmate is pregnant too, making him straight up faint. Avis drags him back into their tent, and everyone except for Spears goes back to sleep. Ufa sits with Spears and snuggles with him, sad but happy she still has some time with him to look after their daughter. He notices her arm is not as healed as it previously looked, only just beyond the elbow, but decides not to bring it up. The next morning, the party, their entourage, and the captured Snake Tribe soldiers, the Braves rescued from their apparent mind control, continue their journey back to the Deer Tribe. They make it to Yggdrasil and are greeted by a happy sight for Spears. Sheila and a group of her acolytes have begun living under the canopy. Yggdrasil herself also appears far larger than before, jutting high above the other trees and still sporting beautiful golden leaves. Her avatar, Magena, and Sheila come out to greet them. Spears talking to his quote-unquote wife and daughter, and Avis with her adoptive mother. Yggdrasil confirms to Spears that she's completely unharmed, but unable to dream. Magena sees Eager is wearing a pair of bonding bracelets now and bursts into tears. Unbeknownst to him, she was also in love with Eager. Much to almost everyone's surprise, especially Spears. Eager tries to salvage the situation, but Magena runs into the tree and out of sight. After some prodding from Sheila, Avis reveals that she's bonded to him, as well as Asati. Magenta wails out even louder when she hears he's bonded to a stranger as well, and Uka goes to comfort her. Yggdrasil is enraged that Eager made her daughter cry and is getting ready to enact punishment. Eager, with the help of Avis, desperately tries to prevent the situation from going from bad to worse. I heard that snicker.
I can't help it, man.
So pass. Who gets the first round?
It's not combat yet, goddammit.
I'm not talking about combat. I'm talking about who's get the.
I was so taken aback by that the comment that I
She
thought,
was-
wait, do you mean you want to go straight to combat? Oh shit, okay, here we
We
go.
were prepared for war.
Hold
I'm
on a
not
minute.
talking about
I think
combat.
she meant.
I'm talking
I
about
think
who's
she would.
get
Yeah.
the first talk.
I think she was gonna talking. Yeah, she was trying to implicate who's gonna get chronologically the first opportunity to speak.
I'm gonna roll a d6, a physical one.
Oh boy, he didn't roll.
I mean, technically, Pepper could look over his shoulder. I'm sure she could see it.
She won't do that because she has respect enough for me not to do pull up shit like that. And differentiate for someone else in the party, apparently, it seems like.
And I'm sitting
I-
in the other end of the room, so.
I was gonna say I'd do it if I was there.
I'd also look over his shoulder.
I have no respect.
We know.
I'm just a smartass.
But. Roll. Who's go first?
Aika, your part of the party gets to go first. You have a
Oh boy.
matriarch that's matronly pissed at you.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Yeah, no, Eager got his hands up like defensively, like he doesn't. He is very, very scared of what is about to happen, and it's just casual. It's just glancing, just rapidly glancing in between Yggdrasil and Avis. Occasionally glimpsing at Spirits as well.
Disappointed
if-
dad look right now.
You made my daughter cry. Oh, would you like to be punished?
I not intentionally. It's like I couldn't even do anything about it. Like you. She didn't even clearly tell me that's the way she felt about me. How was I supposed to know?
That's a good start.
Ava, say something.
Silent.
In this case, Avis looks to you, awkward, and makes a pained smile as if she knew something potentially bad.
Like, can I make a persuasion check to calm Beatrice down?
You mean calm down, Yggdra?
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to talk my way out of this because this is clearly. I'm being honest, so it's not a deception check. That I'm pretty sure.
Her
of.
gaze shifts for you for a second over to Avis,
Uh-oh.
and then over to Spirus. You wouldn't mind if I break his arm, would you?
Not recommending breaking it, because then I probably gotta fix it. And
But honey, it needs to be a punishment. No healing with magic. He hurt our daughter.
He was also
And he needs to
completely unaware. I wasn't even aware.
You see how her eyes is almost burning
Um,
with magic.
um, can I not atone in trying to fix it?
Give him a chance
I
to try
give
and
you.
fix it.
I will give you a chance to fix it. And if you fail, I will break both your arms. And see if that satisfies me. If not, I might break more. She says as her body starts to twist a little bit. As you see how her what was before thin,
Mm-hmm.
slender limb starts, to become like arms with power to break bodies, so to speak.
Oh god, is she becoming jacked?
For just a moment, like as she goes into a more entish form, so to speak.
I see. God.
Good luck.
As if enemies weren't terrifying enough.
Your allies
She's
are more
flexing
terrifying
on
than the
you,
enemies,
bro.
it seems.
She's flexing on you, bro.
She really is.
Well, what do you expect? Mama needs to protect her little girl.
Mama's also the biggest tree around, so
Yeah.
she don't fuck around with nobody.
So, what now? Is she expecting me to go to her, or is she gonna bring Magenta to me? But
You see how she, for a moment, starts relaxing, calming down. The fire in her eyes dies down. And she goes down to her regular, or a larger size, so to speak, but not, the size where she will literally be able to step on you and murder
snap me
you.
like a twig.
That too. But she walks over to the tree, puts her hand onto it,
Good luck.
and that's where we're gonna cut the scene for a moment.
Damn it! Almost got there.
Okay, you're sitting with Magena as she's crying, hugging you.
I'm hugging her. But Jenna, I see you really sad about everything right now. Can I ask you, why do you love him that much? Just want to know the feelings you have. Because I can see that it breaks your heart. What happened?
He was the first and only one who actually showed me any care.
He was the first. Did you remember to tell him that you love him before he went away?
He was the first one to show me any kindness. Oh,
Oh,
and actually wanted to spend time with me, and when no one else was like this.
yeah, I really understand why you feel it that way. Because I understand you. He is a good person. I see what you mean. And I know it hard right now. And I'll help you through it. I know it can break your heart in pieces when your first love choose another. It happened to me once, before I started with Salo. He didn't want me because he didn't like strong girls. So I
I'm
know the
sorry. What?
feeling.
Sorry,
She's
what?
talking about one she tried before. Her background stories,
Oh, okay,
basically.
Mm.
Right.
Before she even fall in love with you,
Mm-hmm.
Iger.
I was about to say, are you implying that Iker doesn't like strong girls?
So, the one that I fall in love with doesn't like strong girls. And he fall in love with another. And I know the feeling you get going through right now. It broke my heart in pieces at that time. But you can see me now. I found my greatest love and my soul bound in Tallow. And I'm sure of when you find your true match, maybe it's not supposed to be Iger, but I can help you. Understanding of love, if you want me to. Know your pain is unbearable right now, and I'm here for you. How does she react?
She's still crying. And then a calmness settles over her. Roll me a perception.
Normal roll?
Yes.
6.
Ugh.
Yikes.
You do not pay
Yikes.
attention to it.
I do not pay attention enough.
You don't realize it.
You're trying more to calm her down than you're paying attention to her physical appearance.
Oh no.
Plus, she's like sitting with her back away from you right now. She suddenly
God, what's about to happen?
You see her only sniffling as she starts to calm down. And she raises herself up and walks back towards the trunk of the tree and holds out a hand for you.
I taking her hand.
You get pulled through the tree and spit out by the tree alone.
Oh, she's throwing me out. I tried.
Perhaps want
Get
some
out
time
of my
alone.
house.
Get out of my house. You.
Get off my branch!
Does I hear anything?
You hear a solemn voice telling you, thank you, but goodbye.
I put a hand on the tree and say, I'm always here to talk if you need me. And after that, she take a step back. She done what she can do.
Buka, is she okay? How's she feeling?
I know the pain she's going through. And I understand why she's sad. and I trying to help her. I done what I can do to help her, but I can't do anything more. Unless she let me. I
Is
can
she
be her friend and help her through the sorrow that I have been through. And I can help her maybe get where I am one day.
she need time alone?
She said goodbye for now. So I think she needs some time alone.
Igor's gonna cast his eyes down to shame.
And I see her standing next to the mother, I guess.
You can see she looks worried as she's like with both hands laying onto the tree. In what you can only understand as she looks worried but concentrated.
I hope your daughter gonna be okay. If she need a shoulder to cry on, you can tell her that she can depend on me. I'll only be a few hours away. And she will walk a little further away so she can let her do her stuff.
Her form starts to deflate into her regular size, but she still seems worried. Like, almost as if she's trying to lay, like, pushing herself in towards the tree, but something is blocking her.
Yeah.
So wait, she's not able to get inside the tree?
I think Magenta legitimately wants to have her own private space, and she's using.
Hmm.
Kind of like a mother being like wanting to go into her daughter's room to comfort her, but she's locked the door.
I see.
And only one being can occupy the tree at a time.
Hmm.
Oh, so now she's crying in the toilet. Okay.
So it's that type of situation. That doesn't make it better.
Like, if Yukra is in the tree first because she's part of the tree, both her and Magena. But if Magena goes into the tree first when Yukra is out of the tree, and she's not let in, she can't get into her own tree, basically.
She can't get into her own home.
Yeah,
She
basically.
can't
Lock-
re-enter her own body.
Literally locked out without the key.
Kind of, yeah. Or in this case, smacked out of your own home.
No.
Yeah.
So basically, past what's gonna happen now.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay near the tree until Magenta feels good and ready to come out.
Do you touch the tree, Spirits?
I would most certainly try.
As you lay your hands on, you feel yourself like almost sinking into it ever so slowly.
Huh.
Oh, she will allow you in.
She'll let me in, but she won't let Mother Dearest in. Okay.
You know, I have a theory about why, but I can't confirm that.
Uh,
Perhaps maybe because Mom immediately flew off the handle. And you stayed relatively calm.
yeah. Hmm. Well, if I'm sinking in, I guess I'm sinking in.
You suddenly
So,
feel as if, as your hand sinks into just above the wrist, you feel a hand like grab you and like pulls you in fast. You see yourself somewhere else entirely.
Hmm.
You see yourself in this like place where there is blackness around. Like there is a certain darkness around, but you do feel like the wind blowing through, as if your hair, as if it were leaves. You feel the ground underneath your feet, as if you could feel the root of the very tree.
Hmm. Kind of amazed by this. He's never been in the tree yet.
And then you're pulled through on top of one of the branches, where Jenna is sitting and crying silently.
Gonna.
Roll me a perception check.
I will do that. I will most certainly try.
Please use the birthday 20 if you need to, man.
If I absolutely need to, I'm definitely using the birthday 20. This is a very, very strenuous situation, and I want to make sure the daughter's okay. 21.
Daddy
I don't
knows
even.
best.
Dad's got to try his damnedest here.
You see how strands of her hair have started to turn black.
No. And I'm assuming this seems familiar to what her mother went through whenever I accidentally rejected her mother.
You also see how dress is the best word I can really describe it.
Mm-hmm.
The plant parts of it have started to turn into a different color. Instead of a lushful green, they're starting to turn into a much more darker shade of black, of almost brown, golden, and red.
Brown, golden, red. I'm assuming I'm right beside her. Or am I a little very small distance away from her? Whenever I popped onto the branch.
Let's just say like this branch you're up on top of is like 15 feet wide walk space on.
That is a thick branch.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 C's.
Exactly.
The tree itself is like at this time, it would be like 30, 30 something feet wide at the base in diameter.
Hmm.
If not more. No, it would be more. Maybe more rather than 50 feet than 30.
Jesus, that is a big tree.
That is a really big tree.
so what is he gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead, walk up beside her. I am then going to. I'm assuming we're really high up too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just double checking. I'm gonna sit down right beside her. give
As
her
you
a.
do, she grabs hold onto you. Like she throws herself into your embrace, your chest, crying her heart out, whimpering and whispering, "How was she not good enough? Was she not
He's gonna embrace her.
lovable enough, or is it because she's something else?"
I'm assuming with spirits knowing Eager, I would assume quite a bit, seeing that we've started this entire campaign together. I'm assuming it wouldn't be because of her being different compared to a human being.
Absolutely not.
I figured.
But she
In
doesn't
fact,
know
if
that.
I know.
out of everyone, he's shown her the most consideration.
Yeah, but the thing is, did you just treat her nicely because out of courtesy of her father, your friend? Because you have to remember, she saw it maybe as something that might have been love, and this is why she now is so confused about, like, did he in reality not love me, or even though he was so nice to me, all of that starts to, flood
Right.
through her mind. All the
She
doubts, all
she feels like they're unrequited feelings.
indeed. Plus, also all the doubts, all the self doubts, hate, estrangement starts hitting on her.
Alienation.
Indeed, it starts hitting her.
Take a deep breath. I only remember a few things that she said from what you said, but I believe one of the words she said was she wasn't good enough. And the Spears' response to that would be, I think you're plenty good enough. Why do you think you're not good enough? You're... He's a nice guy. He wouldn't exactly... I'm sure he likes you, but not... I guess not in the way you were thinking. I'm not very good with words. After all, I did accidentally make your mother cry. But
if it's not because I'm not good enough, then it must be because I'm different. You see how she starts clawing at herself
no, it's not because you're different.
as she starts clawing at.
Is she ripping leaves off of herself?
She is.
He's gonna grab her hands and try and stop her from doing that. It's not because you're different. There's nothing wrong with you. He just didn't see you that way.
She starts turning her head a little bit, like in a crooked manner. Like you hear like almost this snap sound, and she just looks up at you with these hollowed eyes, looking at you.
I'm assuming the hollowed eyes seems like a very bad thing.
It's just that they got this empty stare. To has tears streak down, and she just looks at you directly in the eyes. Then why wouldn't he love me?
He's gonna sit there and think for a moment, because I don't know why Eager wouldn't go. Well, actually, no. Brain finally caught up to the whole situation again. Sorry, my brain.
You're not drinking, man. That's the problem.
I know, right? It's that. That's the problem. I need to get alcohol. No, but
You and me both, because I'm ripping my own heart up here, like, man, just like,
anyways.
And will you bring me one, please?
Motherfucker, you're gonna start drinking without me?
Bro, I've had mine since we started.
Fuck you, you always drink.
Am I the only one that's not on alcohol right now?
I'm not drinking, I'm sober.
I have it every week, so.
Yeah, but for you, that's the problem. For me, it's the solution.
Hey, I'm only getting a cider here, man, because I'm keeping it light.
Okay. Anyways.
I'm just trolling. I'm
Yeah.
just trolling.
Well,
Bottoms up, guys.
yep. I don't have alcohol.
Bottoms up.
So I'll just drink this soda.
Think,
Sad.
man. Think.
Just
Shush. Well, did you tell him?
I'm sure he heard me when me and Avis were fighting. So I thought he would have heard me.
And I'm assuming based on how Eager's reaction to the whole thing was.
This is
he
the
didn't
first time you also heard about her and Avis fighting.
Yeah. He's gonna ignore that for now. We'll get into that situation.
Put that on the back burner.
We'll put a pin in that. I'm assuming based on how Eager reacted to the whole thing, he obviously had no idea.
No.
Well, based on how he reacted, well, to how you reacted to this, it seems he had no idea.
Well, me and Avis have been fighting over who would get to invite him to the dance first, but then that entire debacle got cancelled.
Okay.
And then he, went out and didn't come back, and we were both worried. So we wanted to check up on him, but we ended up fighting with each other about it, and he might have overheard us, or I believe he overheard us, and then also just ran away. When we just tried, to show that we did care of him, when Uka, put him in his place, so to speak.
The best I could say is I feel like he might have been in a bad place for either of you, for him to even be focusing on that.
But I'm pretty sure he did hear us both say that we liked him for who he was, and apparently he only had an eye for...
So, hold on. So Avis knew that you liked him, and he didn't. And he reacted in surprise when you got upset.
I guess.
Sweetheart, I'm pretty sure I don't think he knew. I didn't think he knew about it at all.
And as Avis tried to cover it up, wouldn't, be beneath her to try and do something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like something she'd rule out of an option, would it?
I'll be okay.
You sure?
I need some time alone.
Okay. He will then kiss her forehead, and I guess I'm assuming she's the one that will let me go down the tree.
You are let through the tree, so to speak.
It's like, no, you have to jump.
No, you have to jump. I saw this day coming.
Suddenly vines whip out and slowly lower you down.
No, he gets catapulted.
Ah!
Mark 1 hits the ground almost instantaneously.
I'm gonna drag myself out of the tree then.
Yeah. You see as you get out, Yggdra goes in.
She's allowed in.
Well, because Magena isn't in anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Eager, you're 100% sure you didn't know this, right? You didn't know she had feelings for you?
Well, if I had known, I might not have registered it. I don't know. Did 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 it ever come up in my presence? I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything of that.
From what she's claiming, they thought both, because apparently her and Avis were fighting, reaching you, and when and apparently they said they had an argument and said that you overheard it.
Oh, that time that Uka rejected me.
Yeah.
No offense, of course, Uka. Uh, uh,
Eagers just gets down in a lotus pose and just starts putting his fingers up to his temples and thinking really, really hard.
I maybe.
Wasn't that
I
the
mean,
situation where he made a really, really bad roll and didn't hear anything and just said, I don't want to get disturbed and run away?
I think that
No,
might.
I actually believe he did hear it, but he were
I
so
heard
out
it,
of
but
mind.
I
He
heard it,
did heard
but
it.
yeah,
You were so out
it's
of mind that you didn't, it didn't stick really that well.
yeah. Eager was distraught at the time, and he only made an average roll. So it's like I picked up that it was shouting, and I picked up who it was, but I didn't exactly hear what was said.
Yeah. So you registered the people, you just didn't register the actual words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I could hear them shouting, but didn't really know that it was about me. And since I wanted to be alone at the time, so I just wanted to get away from them. I suppose I mean, the moment after they caught up to me at that time, I just straight up ran away. So maybe that was what created the issue for her. I don't know.
Hmm.
But I definitely, it is definitely not a case of me not liking her. That's not the case. It's just, I just don't know.
And he looks back at Avis.
I, it, if this was the situation, why didn't you tell me? I mean, I know you're kind of like, well, maybe that's inappropriate to say, but possessive in terms of, you know, me.
Just
But
just a little bit, huh?
you could have at least told me so that I know how to, that I would know about it and would have a way to respond properly.
She looks around a little bit, like trying, to find something else she can put the blame onto.
Yeah, she's trying to trying to not be there right now.
Kinda.
Getting the disappointed dad look over here. Seems to be going around a lot
On
But
today.
Avis or Iger?
On Avis. Iger's now free. He doesn't have to worry about that.
but but
Avis didn't stop. She told me she was just joking around, that she didn't mean it.
Mm.
you were absolutely sure she was telling you the truth at the time.
Um,
Don't forget, for the longest time, you didn't admit that you felt something for me either.
you just see how she becomes more and more distressed by the second. And then she like snaps too,
Mm-hmm.
looks at you, and walks over to you here and like pulls on you down to her, or up to her
Up
in
to
this
her,
case,
I
because
believe.
uh, while she leans down and whispers into your ear, "It was hard enough for me to share you with Ashante. To share you with anybody else would be impossible for me."
Mm, even Magenta?
She gets a very guilty look and does not answer.
Like, I'm not expecting you to allow me to fix this situation by taking her as a bondsmate as well. I mean, if if that's if that's if you're okay with that, that's something different. But I that's not a good fix for this problem, because that's just gonna cause wrong sets of feelings from different directions. But it it's quite clear that this is mostly a very large misunderstanding on both my part and her part. And I mean,
Spears, eager turns back to Spears.
I mean, you had a talk with her just now, right? What?
Mm-hmm.
How she? How? What is her mind on? What's on her mind?
Uh, for now, I think I've settled the whole situation for now. Though she needs some time to herself.
Yeah, no, I can fully understand that. But I mean, did you get any like? Did you get any like minor details on the matter? Like, how? Like, you explained to me that she thought I knew, but well, now you know that I didn't.
Yeah.
Um,
Roll me a perception, both of you.
No, both of us.
Oh, okay.
So only Spirits and Iger.
Yeah, because they are the only one who are actively looking at each other. and having a conversation here. All of the rest of you are like, I guess, kind of awkwardly standing around, trying not, to say anything or do anything with the conversation going on. Am I on the correct set of mind here?
I'm basically looking from the one of them to the other.
So the back and
Okay,
forth
then you
thing.
also get. Then
I
you
was gonna say
also get to roll perception.
I basically like set up my bed and just laying there.
He's just not giving a fuck.
It's like
He-
this
he's not
is
in the
not
situation.
nothing to do with me. I'm staying out
Not
of
gonna
this.
get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's missing rolling? That's
That's
you,
Eager.
Eager.
Here's the last one to roll.
Eager, roll one.
You got
The
this.
website is. Hang on, the website is not catching up.
That's fine. That's why I said you got this. We can wait. Though we have
Hey,
a 21 and a
hey,
30
roll
20.
20. You want to work?
He rolled 20. Smack, smack. Wake up.
Do you want me to try and make a roll for you?
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, there it is.
There
Oh,
we go.
there you go.
21 and 18 and a 20.
For a +0, that's really good.
That's really good.
Good rolls all around.
Well, we see Mr. DM Boss Man.
It's been a couple of some time since you were up with her when she was starting clawing at herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this time, a leaf hits you on the cheek, Spirits.
I'm gonna look.
Oh god.
Well, it is kind of tall, and it took some time for the leaf to get down, but you're standing with a leaf, that spot on it, and it has left a pretty decent mark on your cheek where it hit you.
There's blood in it.
Oh no. Tearing into herself. Again.
Hey, Pass.
Yeah.
What's the fastest climbing creature?
The fastest climbing creature you're asking for? Well, you can touch the tree and get, almost instantaneously transported up there.
That can work too.
Does this perception roll allow me to pinpoint what direction the leaf came from?
It came from above. Like, from you guys, you just saw a leaf that, like, fell ever so slightly, even though it's, freshly green, shouldn't have fallen off at all. Till a small wind blew it over and it, like, slapped onto Spirish's cheek, where he then, like, peeled it off, where it were, like, kind of sticky. And then he saw that one side of it had blood on it and just, like, wait, what?
I suppose.
Am I able to see which branch are there more leaves falling down?
No, it was just a singular leaf from what you guys can tell, but you're not sure because you haven't really paying attention to falling leaves, and it's off season, so it's even more odd for just a
Right.
singular leaf to fall down like that.
Something's happening up there.
You don't say.
Do you think you could be allowed to get up there and see what the fuck is happening?
So I want to double check
Where's-
something ahead of time because I remember you said she was trying to pull out her face originally when I was up there. Did she manage to get a leaf and earlier? This is a pretty tall
You're
tree,
not
so-
sure. You're not entirely sure. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention. You just saw that she started clawing and ripping at herself. You didn't pay attention if she actually managed to pull anything out.
I did stop her from continuing though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Up I go. If
Basically,
I can.
as you start to touch the tree, Yggdra just like almost morphs after the tree, grabs hold of you, and pulls you in.
Yep.
You
Yeah, this is
arrive
bad.
on a branch with Yggdra, and you see Magenta's sitting. Or, in this case, laying and crying.
Do I possibly
God, the-
see where she
God,
ripped
the,
off?
the fact that there's no music makes the situation even more tense.
True.
Is Yidra up there with me?
Yuktra is standing right beside you, looking worried. And you can start hearing the rain.
My next
Stop being sad, Ego.
It's not me!
This time it's not him, surprisingly, I know.
I have control over it now, damn it.
So now I have a question then.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the Magenta's face?
No, she's laying down, her haze, face in between her hands. Do you look? But you do see. Um, because she rolled so good at perception last time, you do see that she has claw marks. As in, she has been trying to tear in on herself, but the way she's laying doesn't. Looks like she was hit with something,
Gonna
or someone hit her.
take a quick moment, look at Yidra.
She is trying to keep a very stoic facial
She
expression.
slapped her daughter?
What happened?
She was clawing at herself, and I couldn't shake her out of it, so she left me no choice but to. She starts. You can see how the stoicism completely shatters, and she actually looks really sorry for doing something like that. But
Well, the difficulties of being a parent, anyways.
More like anger issues.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of runs in the family, I guess.
You don't have anger issues.
Oh, you don't understand. It's fine.
You just haven't shown them.
They're balled up. They're waiting.
it's like a volcano building up the right pressure for it to just go boom.
Is this gonna take the entire session?
No, it's not. Calm down. Calm down. Hun, relax.
These are
Relax.
these are tense situations. We gotta take our time with some of this. If we
But you see her laying crying. And because of your good perception, you also see that she has claw marks that are bleeding. You also see that a few places she's also bleeding because of if something had been ripped out.
gonna I'm gonna go ahead and walk back up to Magenta. Let me see your face.
Is she gonna heal your daughter?
You turn and look at her.
Mhm.
You see how she has ripped several leaves that were spouting out from like her shoulder, and at the center of her chest, as you turn her to look at you,
Do you think?
and she just hugs you and starts crying, and you can also see like this massive handprint on her cheek.
I'm gonna hug her back. And while I'm hugging, I will also cast Cure Wounds.
It is only superficial damage, not real damage she is taking from this.
Regardless, we'll just assume that I just more or less tried doing little bits of healing.
You can use plant craft to basically.
You
I
can't
don't
heal the
have
heart.
that!
You can't heal the heart.
I can't heal the heart, I know. Everyone thinks the druid's gotta have druidcraft. I don't have druidcraft. Fuck off.
Why
Oh,
the
that's-
fuck do you not have druidcraft?
Because I'm a fire druid!
So what?
You are a wildfire. You're supposed to help nature take over after the wildfire, buddy.
Yeah, I have other spells that
Yeah.
do that.
Oh yeah, you have plant growth.
Yeah. This is
You're like,
like,
nah, I just burn
using
shit
plant,
down.
using plant growth on his daughter.
No.
That would just be cruel.
It would be... No.
Forcibly turning her even older.
No. In this case, it wouldn't turn her older. She just spent time, and doing something very painful, is to remove all plant growth, trying to remove all plant growth from herself. As a dryad, do you know how painful that is?
Yeah, no, I've heard.
I'm pretty sure it ain't fun.
Hell nah. So anyway,
But she, after a while, just calms down and falls asleep in your arms, Spirits, as you manage to heal her. You see that as you heal her, like where she had like ripped out these. Actually, as you look at it, it's not leaves per se she has ripped out. It's more small sprouts she has ripped out.
Small sprouts. Alright.
As if it's something that potentially could grow into a tree or something if planted.
Mmm.
That she's been ripping out
I
of
see.
herself, because you see how these pores that has opened, like as you heal her, just closes up instead of something new sprouting out of them.
Yeah. Hmm. I suppose I'll remain with her while she sleeps. Or naps.
She is completely out cold. Do you carry her down and away, or do you stay in the tree?
For now, stay in the tree. For now.
For you guys, you see Yutra coming down. Alone. And she looks sad.
I will ask her, is everything okay upstairs?
She will sit down, not answering you. And then she will like sit down on one of the roots and use it as a seat, and then she'll just lean forward and like put her hands behind her neck while she's bent forward. And then she will start sobbing.
I will go over and put a comforting hand on her shoulder. Basically, her mother instincts had just kicked in.
But after a while, she will lean onto you, Uka, and she will hug you into her if you let her.
I'll let her give me a hug, of course. I hug her back because she looked like she needed. So, what happened up there? Is Regina okay? Is you okay?
You just see how everybody starts walking over to Yuktra. And I I stabbed her.
Why?
She wouldn't stop ripping and tearing at herself.
And you were frustrated and you did not know what to do.
I I tried to stop her from hurting herself, but it just wasn't.
Spirits handle it right now.
Mhm.
Would it help if we took her a place for us where he maybe could supervise her a little? Um,
Take her with you back to the village, I would say. Maybe you could do her good.
yeah. And of course, I will, when I'm done with my own important duties back home, I will stand by your daughter's side and help her through it. She can see me as a kind of an aunt she never had.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be good for her to show her that others could show her the same compassion. And now that he didn't know about her love and stuff, maybe help her get through it like I did that time. Of course, he was her first love.
Mm. I I I'll get them. After a while, Spirits, Uthra comes back up.
He's just sitting there with what I'm assuming is just an unconscious Magenta.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll smile. He'll smile towards Yidra.
You see, she has cried. Where her features are like, wet with thick sap like. And then she will go over and like kiss you. I talked with the others. They agree with me. It might be best that Magenta stays with you back in the village for a while.
You gonna be okay?
It'll be okay. I have Sheila. If anything,
Okay.
even though I wouldn't mind having you here, but I know me and her are maybe not on the best of terms right now.
Yeah. I'm sure she won't be mad at you forever. A little bit.
Come, I'll get you down. As she says that, you feel like how you, Magenta, and her is like swallowed up by the tree, and you
Oop.
suddenly stand on your feet outside with Magenta alone, the other standing in front of you.
Today's an eventful day.
I'll see you around, spirits, okay?
See ya. Wait. Yidra didn't pop out with us, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's why you just hear a soft, I'll see you later, love.
I'll visit tomorrow.
No answer. So, after this entire debacle, what do the party do?
Yeah, Uke wanna go back to the camp ASAP.
Well, I mean, it's night, isn't it? We got here, it
No,
was night. No?
no, it's not night. It's afternoon. I said.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we didn't arrive here at night. This is just the pit
Oh,
stop.
I
This was legitimately
I'm
supposed to
just
be.
laying there anyway on my bedroll.
This was.
I'm just, hey, we probably should go back and tell the chief everything. You know, we have obligations.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
You know, about the alliance,
Hmm.
show them the camp, and she get her a head back to those who followed, probably just staring. Oh shit! Kind of looking at the tree and stuff.
okay.
And the
Well,
entire exchange between you guys and the weird plant creatures. They never seen anything of this kind before, so they're kind of freaked out.
mm,
Both your friends and the former thralls you have with you.
So basically, just look at it. And don't be scared. It's normal here.
so we've got like 10 from the tribe coming with us, and how many thralls was it that we collected?
I think it was 12.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it was 12 former thralls that were saved.
Holy crap, we got a lot of people.
Yeah.
We need
It's
replenishment.
basically why I'm.
Well, we did lose a lot of numbers on the
The raid and
list
the
of
incident.
tribe members of the deer tribe, so we do have the space for it.
The raid and the
That's true.
incident.
Well, you did also
Yeah.
get a bunch of new faces to the clan, but again,
But I guess we getting back to the camp.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Eager's gonna walk some distance behind you guys.
Um,
He wants to give Majen enough space.
when we get back, would it be like kind of dusk or something around then? Or later in the afternoon?
You know, we have the
Yeah,
bottlenecks
the
made.
pathway significantly speeds up our travel, so
Right.
I
So,
think it's
So
only
from
I
the
think
tree and home past it, only
3
2
hours?
hours.
2 or 3.
2 or 3. I think it's like 2 or 3.
because of you guys getting used to it, even though you have this many people, you do shave up some time. So it will be 2 hours only. It would take normally it would take you 1.5 to get from the street to an encampment when you're just your group. But because you have these many people who are not used to travel in this kind of terrain, it does slow
Right.
you a little bit down.
You
Uh-huh.
just
so
tell
what
them to keep up.
what time would it be like when we get back?
The sun will be setting
Okay.
as you arrive at the encampment. Sadly, I don't have the new picture for the encampment ready just yet. I was working on it up till streamer started, but I didn't.
But we
It's
maybe gonna
fine.
have it next time.
It's fine.
It's all good.
It should be ready for next time. Because some things have happened while you guys are away.
Oh.
Is it
But what do we
something we
see when we
notice
come
when
back?
we get back?
Is it good or
Yes,
bad?
you noticed some of it straight away.
What do we see?
You see the trees have been cut down to make more space from the edge of the trees up to where you guys have fields. You can also see the fields have expanded.
Uh-huh.
I see my work's paying off.
You're not the only farmer. There's people doing it while you're not
Good.
here.
Been doing all the NPC work over here.
So nice, not nice that stuff is going to do.
You also see that the palisade slash fencing that had been originally set out has been taken down, and you see that there are a couple of extra tents and whatnot that had been set out outside.
In like in this area here or out past like the pit
No,
area?
no, 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 no. The fencing here
Yeah,
has
but
been
the
removed, and
yeah,
a
but
few
where are the
extra
tents?
tents. It's like lean-tos and tents have been built out where they were before, and then a new bigger fence, so to speak, have been built with a new bigger pit.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
they upgraded.
They basically expanded the spike wall and the moat.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, follow the instruction Uka left before she went away.
Because as you guys get up close to the encampment, you see like they're still being built on some of the fencing and the palisade, like things are still, being moved in, but you see that they dug a new trench around and have used that dirt to build the ramparts. And you see a lot of the newer lean-tos and tents outside are basically a mixture of storage and places where crafters are sitting and working on tools and crafts instead of doing that inside the cave.
Right.
So
they
they're
have.
all like in this area here within the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even that
Okay.
area itself has been expanded.
Yeah.
Okay. When Uga sees that, she just thought that, hey, maybe some of us should stay out here and wait with the others, so the others can explain to the chief, so they don't feel like getting invaded again. You know,
I'll wait.
you wait.
I
I
think
can
it's pretty
volunteer
much.
to talk to the
It's.
chief if people want to.
I think it's pretty much an obligation that I go talk to him. I was set as the ambassador, and I'm the one that's been bonded to the tribe. So
So you and I go together, talk to the chief.
yeah, I
As
suppose.
you guys are taking this talk, you see a runner coming up to you. You're still standing, some parts away from the entrance. Like instead of standing out here, you're like made it up to here area, and you see a guy running out from the cave towards you.
I look who it is.
From his clothing, he seems to be a messenger.
Hmm.
I basically go over to him.
The chief has asked me when we saw you guys coming back with your entourage. I was asked to ask you to wait be outside the gate till he will arrive here in a bit.
Sure, we have a lot to tell.
I am sure. I need to go back and report that I'm delivered this message. And you see how he turns around and starts running back in.
He seems nice.
So we is he just gonna wait here then?
You see how one of some of the workers like carry out a couple of logs and lay down so you guys have somewhere to sit while waiting.
I take a look because after that trip she needs sitting. She you of course have a little one to take care of now.
Eager's gonna go over to the spring and go find this decently sized smooth rock.
Mm-hmm. Roll me investigation to find a smooth rock. You find one of the best pebbles that is as flat and smooth as you can want.
Good. He's gonna go take it back to where the logs are. Gonna
Mm-hmm.
go sit down with it on its lap, and he's gonna use several castings of prestidigitation to slowly but surely make a make an art make an art piece of uh, Magena in her un untainted quote unquote untainted state. Slowly have it imprint on the rock. In fact, I could even color it with prestidigitation. It's gonna take a while, so
Spirits, you see Iker is playing around with a small pebble where you see sparks coming from a poofs of smoke as he's working on it, and it's just like, huh?
You having fun there?
Eager just he doesn't even seem to notice you're there. He's just
ignored.
highly concentrated on the rock.
Hmm.
And it's not that small, but
Like the size of your palm.
Did the mission just say how long it would take for?
5 minutes after the messenger delivered this message, they start running back. You see the chief and several warriors of the tribe walking out.
I will stand up and greet him.
Hail to you, brave travelers and emissary. Welcome home.
Thank you, Chief.
And to you, friends, I bid you welcome too, as he says to
Like
the
we
braves.
like we said, we will try to get an alliance with the Lion Tribe. With a few charms, we succeeded.
Good, good. I think it's enough for us to have a small celebration then.
First of all, there is a little but in that.
Oh,
We had an agreement for making an alliance that um, one woman from our tribe would be bonded to one of their tribe, and one male for our tribe would be bonded to their tribe. They have already chosen Iger as a bondmate.
Iger just doesn't even look up. He raises his arm and shows off the bracelets.
married two women. Lucky you, I guess.
Yeah, and so basically present a few males of that tribe that a lucky woman can choose.
Are you gonna specifically point out Azrag, or
I will basically point in the direction of those and give them a hand wave so they can step forward.
Well, Ezra steps forward and gives a courteous small bow with his head towards the chief, and puts his his right hand above onto his chest, and gives a small thump as he beats his right hand onto his taps onto his chest twice.
I'm just curious, does the chief react to my giant new mark on my forehead?
Also, did you get a new tattoo?
Yes, I had a meetup with the Great One.
Ah, so it's just Tuesday, I guess.
Just an average Tuesday.
Also, you should let him know that
And of
not
course,
all
I
these.
have the sparkling tattoo at my hand too.
You, you should also let him know that not all these people are from the mountain lion tribe.
oh, he should be able to recognize.
And I'm basically gonna fill him in what happened.
Did you?
Basically doing an info dump.
Hmm.
He nods, agrees, and welcomes the former thralls as refugees to the encampment. And they, you know, some of them, of course, looks happy, but a lot of them still looks very sad because they don't even know if they have where their old family is at, and they kind of miss, all of that.
Oh, boo fucking who.
Wow.
I mean, that sounds
My
like a Riot thing. That really does
God,
sound like a
Riot
Riot
is a
thing.
savage.
Riot
It's
is
like
on fire today. Jeez.
he's been there, done that, man.
Been there,
He's been
done
there. He's
that.
done that.
Fuck
My
off.
God, that should strengthen the fact that you should have sympathy for these people.
No, he just thinks that they're weak.
You're upset. Boo-hoo. Get over it. Weakly.
My
Jesus
God.
Christ, he's going from savage to pure savagery.
I mean, remember he tried to kill these people before, so you know he's
Lack
come
of
a long
sympathy.
way. He's not trying to kill them now.
Yeah. You just lack sympathy for them.
You were a thrall too at one point.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What the fuck? I have no sympathy for these other thralls, but you were a thrall too. That doesn't matter. I will have no sympathy for these weaklings.
I have no sympathy for myself, including them. Get over it.
Yeah.
so pass. So what's gonna happen after we get the info dump?
As you are welcome back, a lot of people start scattering around, singing you as victorious heroes returning from a quest, so to speak. A few musicians will start playing, even though it is raining, ever so slightly still.
I will ask if after I get the info dumped and we get the permission to get in the camp again. I will see if I can find my mother actually. Anyone else wanna do something first?
I mean,
I am going to find Sage, the leader of the hunters. Well, yeah, and I'm going to describe to her about the poison arrows that I made, and let her know that we had Spirus, who's a druid, turn into a snake to get the poison. So I'll let her know that she could kind of link up with the druids, and they could get the venom out of them as well. So then we can have a lot of poison on hand, so we can have poison arrows for the tribe.
we need weapons of war.
I wonder how the other druids are gonna take to the suggestion of being milked.
Probably the same way that Spirits took it. God damn it, I hate these people, but it is useful.
Sage looks at you and will be like, poison wounds meat, right? Why do you want us to use poison?
I mean, not for hunting. This is for battle. Like if something happens.
Then you're talking to the wrong one. I stand for the hunters, not the warriors. That is the chief you need to talk to.
I think we should be in charge of having the venom. We know how to use it properly.
That is fair enough.
Are you suggesting a coup?
Revolution.
No, he doesn't trust like people that are like meatheads that would just go and poison all their weapons and just use it willy-nilly.
That's not how the soldiers work, buddy.
Yeah, no. They're not just meatheads. And especially not the chieftain.
Now, he leaves it with Sage, and she can do what she wants with the information.
Turned out Sage was a traitor all along. Goddamn. And they just got the world supply of fucking poison.
Fucking hell. I imagine at this point, Eager's quote-unquote drawing would be done.
But as you guys, she says she will take it up with the chieftain about it. She's sure she might be able to get some headway with it, but she will not be able to give a definite answer as of right now. It will take some time for her.
He was just letting her know he's not worried about like what happens with the information.
He doesn't give a fuck. You know, the more and more I think about it, Riot is pretty much just a honey badger.
Makes sense.
Him getting cursed into a honey badger. It seems normal.
Status quo, I
Just
say.
a honey-
Status quo.
Honey Badger still wearing the bone mask.
Oh my fucking god! When you start leveling up, you're a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get conjure animals,
You summon a shit ton
army of honey
badgers.
badgers.
Fuck him
yeah.
up.
You trying to summon anything? It's just a honey badger. The same honey badger that just shows up, looks at the world with disgust and indifference,
And he
and
only
just wants to
listens to you
destroy.
because he's magically obligated to.
Yes.
It still has the mask.
So, are we still in game or are we just?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah,
are still in game. We were just joking a little bit, but we are in game. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm done with that now.
I
And
can
he-
imagine like Eager's quote unquote drawing would be done at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is Magena did Magena just continue sleeping whilst we were traveling here, or
She's still sleeping.
where is she sleeping?
I would
Did
probably.
Eagers bring
Yeah,
her over to,
Spears
her
wa-
to his tent?
Once we were allowed to go back, like go into the camp, I would have taken her into the camp.
Okay.
Guess your family sent.
Okay, so his adoptive parents
The
are
adoptive
still there, I imagine.
parents.
Right. So he's just Eager's gonna go over there and just if I don't know if are they there? Is their tent inhabited by anyone other than Magena?
I mean, I would still be there.
And Margie is also there.
Yeah, never forget my other
She
daughter.
also came back with it. She also came back with her.
Yeah.
How dare you forget my other daughter? I'll have you.
Dude, you got 2 of them already.
I'm
Chill
aware.
out.
And a third adoptive one that you share with Sheila.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's
She's
really
not.
weird.
Weird family.
This family's growing very weird.
Very rapidly.
Exactly.
But what's he gonna do?
So anyway, Eager's just gonna come over and
Is Magina here?
I believe.
Well, Spears, would you would be home at this point because you're still looking after Magina's together with Margie, and Sheila is not here at this moment of time, so she wouldn't be here because she's still back at the tree taking care of the shrine setting up there.
I believe Magenta's still sleeping.
Would you mind giving her this when she wakes up, or just don't even give it to her. Just place it next to her.
and he's gonna hand you the stone with her image.
Okay. Any particular reason why you made this?
I saw the way she was when she came back down. And she really shouldn't be that, well, ashamed of the fact that she's not like what's the best way to put this? She shouldn't be afraid of the fact that she's special. And I hope this will help her realize that that she will realize that that is my sentiment about them.
Should I also tell her that you were the one that gave it?
You don't need to, but if she asks, it's you're fine to tell her.
Alright.
Because for some reason, I have a feeling that she will figure it out on her own anyway.
Alright. Well,
And then Eager,
Then Eager is gonna go back to the meditative chambers, and he's
Mhm.
gonna go. He's gonna go pray because it's currently about twilight, isn't it?
Not entirely, but it is getting close to it. Like the sun is setting, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. He's going to go to the meditative chambers, roll out the scrolls of prophecy, and start writing the recent happening.
As you start painting it, you see that it's as if the ink itself you're using shifted a little bit on its own and writes itself out.
Okay, can I analyze why it's doing that?
Well, you never checked it for it being magical.
Oh, I see. Can I try and figure out what kind of magic is affecting it?
Roll me Arcana.
All right. Yeah, using luck on that.
Look away, baby.
Wow, that did a whole lot of good.
Amazing. Wow, incredible.
I would say you had advantage on it.
Oh, okay. So now this would have been the advantage roll is shit, and then I use my
Mhm.
luck. Okay.
Oh.
Given a third chance, baby.
Thank you for being merciful. Oh my god!
6, 7, 8.
Okay.
What the?
Oh, okay. I'm trying a roll right now because this is starting to be sus.
What the fuck?
Seems fine.
Seems fine to me too.
1, 2, 3. Are you serious?
You can use my 14 if you want, but there is a price.
No. That's meta. I'm not doing that. I rolled bad. That's the fact. And to be fair, he doesn't have identify, so he wouldn't be exactly able to know what it is anyway.
Well, as you look over the scroll of prophecy, you're not entirely sure. It could be these loose pieces of crystal hanging from it, or it could be something with the beach. You're not entirely sure. There could be many things on this that would potentially make it magical. You're not entirely sure. But apparently it's writing itself. It just needs the ink to be placed on.
Accurately?
No.
No, but I mean, like, is it writing accurately? Is it accurately writing what has happened so far?
Well, you have to remember it's not words, it's more pictures, frames that it paints.
Oh,
Uh,
right. So what has appeared?
You see a group of people walking to some people surrounding a fire with a lion on top of them. You then see what only can be seen that the two different groups talking. You then see another picture of a celebration with the two different groups. Where you can see a marriage taking place.
With three figures, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
An uncommon one, but still understandable that it's. You then also see the symbol of Tengri showing up.
Eager will look slightly disgusted at that.
And you see a man, or a drawing of a man, with that mark on. Then you will see a man with that mark on where the mark is broken. And then you will see the man with a new mark on his chest.
Yeah, that reminds me. Need to get a new. Well, I'm not a cleric, but I need to get a new holy symbol of Ernalda. Or two of.
Yeah. But that's what is so far written on with the ink that it's gotten.
I see. Well, Eager will be continuing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone else has stuff to do, they do it.
Yeah, do you have something, Uka?
But just wanted to give you a chance first, so it doesn't get because don't want to be a center of attention and stuff like that. Giving
That's
the
right, you
others
go,
some spotlight.
because I've got things to do and might take up a lot of time, and it will be over the next few days, so...
Yeah, I can take my turn if.
Go ahead.
So I first gonna find my mother. Do I succeed?
Yes.
Well, it's just walking over to your
Mother,
family.
I need to talk with you. I need your help.
Okay.
Sort of giving my oath to one of the gods.
Oh.
And I maybe need some help to keep my bond a little stronger to that god. Till my promise is fulfilled. Because you know me, when I make an oath, I continue to it's fulfilled.
I know. I know.
And I got this, and I show her my hand with the new marking on to help
What are
me
you
fulfill
tracking?
my quest. You
Wasn't it?
remember the small crystal I was carrying?
Oh, right, the tattoo that leads to the other shards of the Sunstone. Right.
Mom,
Yeah.
you remember the stone I was carrying?
Yes.
Um,
The holy stone.
yes. I made it a promise to the god Erla that I will collect her stone for her to make her complete god again.
Mm-hmm.
And at my way, back home, I apparently encountered her father, who gave me this and pointing at her head.
She's been busy sitting by the fire, and she slowly turns and looks at you, giving you the, scanning you up and down to make sure you're okay. Then, as you point out, the new facial tattoo you have on your forehead, she like drops whatever she is
Drops her
was
teacup.
cooking.
And he gave me a gift and told me that the gift he have praised me with could help me in my quest to maybe be a good help for the gods. I think he's got a big purpose for me.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
know I pushed a little away your ideas of me getting into priesthood and stuff like that.
Yet, because it was not, utilizing your strengths.
But I have got a little feeling that, I have my smithing right now. And maybe going a little to that way too with the priesting and maybe get to in the end being a priest of creation.
Uh-huh.
Because I got a feeling that the gift he given me was a gift of creation. Because every time I got an idea, I know how to make it. I just need the tools and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I think the gods have chosen me
Goodbye.
to maybe get to be something big. But before we do that, I probably need to call into a really important family meeting. And we maybe need to bring Talos family into it too, because it's important for their family too.
Mm-hmm.
Could you maybe help me arrange that first?
Oh Lord, here it comes.
Will do my best to teach you, my dear.
But I think it would be a proper idea to maybe call the family meeting first.
Sure.
Because I have something important with everybody to talk about, who basically can change the entire future, especially
Okay.
for me and Tallow. How does she react on that?
She looks a little bit puzzled, but doesn't, take a stab at it or start trying to dig deeper down.
He doesn't have any immediate suspicions.
Yet.
Would you mind if I getting Tallow and his family mind helping me conquering Aura family? And only one thing. When I call to the family meeting, please don't interrupt me, because this is really important for me to talk with you all about. And you have a way of always interrupting me. So this time, please just sit down and listen. Okay? Please?
I'll try.
Thank you for at least trying. But would you help me collecting Nala and Riot?
I guess so. I have to.
Then I will find Tallow and his family. At least his parents.
Right. Guys, I would like to ask we take a small break here, if that's okay with you. We have been at it for almost 2 hours now. It's just a small 5 to 10 minute break. Is everybody
fine.
okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine with me.
Good boss.
I hope you're ready to get pulled. Riot.
It's like wow wording.
Also, I just realized something, Pepper. You pointed out the fact that Nala is gonna start exhibiting the mood swings. Shouldn't you be starting to exhibit them too then, since you basically
Yeah,
got pregnant
she
on the same
already
night?
has. If you haven't seen.
Yeah, that's why she's so aggressive with Ryoff, and he's like, "Fuck off."
She's
Oh,
extremely aggressive
right.
with Riot. She's almost sitting and crying in front of her mother right now.
Right.
So yes, the mood swing is there.
She's gotten a little bit of an attitude.
And she basically just put her mother in place that, hey, when I'm talking, you shut up. Basically, kind of. So yes, the mood swing is there.
Yeah, I knew it was happening
The worst part,
already.
I actually in real life have mood swings today. So it's made it so much easier to play my
To
To
get
character.
in character,
to just fucking let it out.
just channel
Yeah.
herself.
So basically, the thing she gonna do now when we go back from the break is grab Talon and give him a big kiss and say, "Hey, we're grabbing your family. We're having a family meeting right now."
Yeah.
That's basically what she gonna
She's
do.
gonna be like, you, here, now.
Grab him, give him a kiss because she have missed him a little.
Just a little, of course.
Maybe not. Hey, he's the father of her child. Of course she missed him.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe she wants to have some more cave diving. Like,
It's like, Riot,
everybody said it so fine before.
as I say, Ryoth was happy when it was just like a small group out on their own, and then we started collecting people, and he got more upset, and then we were back, and he's like, "Fuck."
Fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Gotta get out of here, man. Get me out of this shitty
Hey,
situation.
you gotta be used to it. People
Sorry-
is
sorry-
a part of your life now.
Sorry that I made you a redneck.
The next thing he's gonna invent is the banjo.
I'll be back in a bit. Hash just got done on the toilet, and I need it.
He's gonna start singing. He's gonna start singing lament songs.
The fucking all you hear is the dueling banjo, but it's only the banjo for now.
Yeah.
He's the Australian version of a redneck, which is a bogan.
I'm learning something new today.
You've never heard
we
the
all
term
learned
bogan?
something new today.
Bro, you need to look up bogans. They're fucking hilarious.
Bogans.
I mean, if
you
bogans
spell
are
it?
similar, if bogans are similar to rednecks, then yeah, I already know what we were talking about.
Yeah. Hang on.
Can you drop it in the Discord?
I think it's just B-O-G-E-N. I'm not sure. I've never actually spelt it. I've only said it.
Also,
Bogan.
Bogan.
It's a bogan, mate.
Bogan.
Bogan.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
Also, whoever added the parrot conga in the Discord, well done.
You didn't see what else I did you?
What else did you do?
Take your time.
What did you
Read
do?
what's said there.
Oh, for God's sake. Really?
Wait, what are we reading?
So look,
Session in progress.
session in progress, and it's just the parents.
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
I do it to every D&D game now. And whenever they type something down below there, I'm like, perfect.
God.
And the other time I had dancing rats. This time it's dancing parakeets. What's next? Don't ask where my brain is. It's all over the place. I also feel like Spirits has not had a literal mental break in a while now. Poor man's been going through so much.
What the fuck you mean? If anyone, you're the one who's the most stable of the group.
Concerningly stable.
I was gonna say on the outside, at least.
He's just well composed.
He's remaining as well composed as possible.
Igor's just a nervous wreck because he can't control his emotions.
And I have none.
We've got a guy that
Says the
bottles
ma-
them up. One wears them more or less on his sleeve, and the other one that's literally just lone wolfing it.
One's just dead inside.
And then there's Pepper.
Yes.
Who at the moment is like over the top with emotions.
There's
Because they're
emotions
forced to by their
fucking
frickin' body.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will possibly happen.
Oh. You guys might be going on a little field trip in the next couple of days because
What you mean?
I'm
Oh, boy.
going to. I mean, if you want to, if you're not gonna be doing anything, I want to have the kids that I'm training go hunt me. So
Hunt you.
yeah. So I want you guys to go with them. So, you know, something. I don't want kids just wandering out in the wilderness on their own.
You sure that's not a good idea? I mean, it sounds like a good idea to me.
If they were younger, if they were like older teenagers, then yes, but they're like between 10 and 15.
Also, wait a minute. Considering, Pepper's calling it a family, Uka's calling it a family meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean Poison Tooth is also going to be present?
Technically,
I
yes.
don't think so. I think
He-
it's
He
the
sees
people-
himself as family.
He is part of the family via Magna's orders.
Well, I mean, if they want to bring it in the tent, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care.
I'm sure they'll figure something out.
It's like, great, I can just stand outside then. You go in.
Yeah, just have his head lean in.
Take my place.
you-
Take my place.
Yeah, you go in. I'll I'm being a nice person.
I'll watch the
you
perimeter.
take my space.
I'll
yeah,
watch the
yeah.
perimeter.
I'll make sure no one intrudes. Make sure no one intrudes on the meeting. I'll stand guard.
I'll stand guard. I will remain outside. You see.
I did a nice
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, we were just talking about the
yeah,
the
don't,
family
don't worry.
meeting. They were saying, does that mean Poison Tooth has to come? And I'm like, oh yeah, you can. It's going to be very crowded, so you can take my space, and I'll stand outside and make sure no one crashes
Right?
the
You
meeting.
gotta be a part of it because you're part of the family. And this meeting includes you too.
You're not gonna get out of this one, man.
Hey,
happy.
I'm trying to be the nicest that I've ever been
Holy
and
shit.
protect the family.
That's a surprise.
There's
By-
no
by-
ulterior motive.
By excluding
all.
yourself?
Yes.
Hey,
Hey,
basically,
I'm being
the
the
thing she
protector. I am
actually
not
gonna
excluding myself at all.
suggest.
There's no ulterior motive, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Hey, the thing
So
she
you
actually
said-
gonna suggest gonna benefit you.
Yeah,
He doesn't know
it
that.
doesn't
though.
change the fact he doesn't want to be there. So I'm trying to help you. I don't care. I don't want to be there. Help me
Choice in
by
this
not letting me
situation.
go. How about that?
I want to break free.
Basically, you don't have a choice in this situation.
I'm so happy I don't have to deal with that.
I'm not gonna grab you by the ear.
He doesn't
Hey,
have an
if-
ear. He has a bone mass.
I was gonna say if you can catch him, he's a Dexy boy. Remember?
Oh, good lord.
One of the challenges.
Well, people, we're about to go live again. Sorry about the little interruption. Just
It's
want,
fine.
you know.
It's fine.
That's fine. We've just been talking shit. It's fine.
Always.
Yeah.
But as she agrees to the family meeting, she will get up and she will call on Nala and ask her to help her wrangle in Riot as she will be going for Tallow.
Damn.
I feel like they were
Hey,
prepared
I'm
for
going
this
for
moment.
Tallow.
Oh boy.
I'm basically
Waifu
going
is
for
on the
Tallow
case.
now and grabbing his family.
Right, I can offer you an alibi. You just gotta get over here.
Yeah, I mean, I was with.
He doesn't
I was
know.
with
So
the
basically, I'm
hunters
gonna
for-
go directly to Tallow right now.
As you will be walking towards Tallow. And as you do that,
The first I'm
Let's-
gonna do when I see him, I will run and kiss him and cry. Because I missed him.
he will kiss you back and hug you really close because he has missed you too.
And tell him that we need a family meeting and we gonna get his parents.
He will look a little bit perplexed, but not.
Important news. She's just gonna say if he looks complex.
Okay.
You will understand when we get there.
Okay. He brings along his mother and father. Do you take his siblings along too?
I think they're part of the family, so
I
I
think
think that counts.
Might be a good idea, so no one feel left out.
They will all join you as you walk back towards your family tent.
Hey, pass. What's that green circle for? That just appeared.
No, that's me.
Oh,
Why did you make a green circle?
Look in chat.
You know, he's
Actually,
strangely
Paz, is
not
my
wrong.
family tent
Ah.
big enough for this?
Yes, it would be big enough because normally it's normal practice to even, have room to have extended family over.
So even if Parson Toot is there,
oh, okay.
he's part of
I
the
see what
family
you
too,
mean
you
now.
know.
Wait, who?
Parson Toot. Nala's kid.
Right. He will not fit inside the tent, but but they can listen in.
He can lead.
Basically,
he
just
can-
gonna
he can
stand
totally
in the tent opening with the head.
He
Yeah,
can
he can
totally
just
take
lean
my
in.
spot. I don't mind.
Nope.
Shut your mouth.
I'll be there.
Riot, as you walk out of the hunter's tent, you see Nala running towards you.
Now's your chance. You got one opportunity.
One
He just
opportunity.
no, he doesn't run. He just stands there. Like, why is she running?
Why is she running at me? She's picking up a lot of speed.
And she runs in for a hug.
Gonna straight up leap at him.
No, not leap. But
She's not gonna do
she
what my
runs.
daughters do to me.
Yeah, crash tackle.
No, she just runs up, to him and like skids to a halt and like hug,
Hugs him. He'll like normal. He'll tense up, and then after a couple of seconds, he'll relax and then just kind of pat her back, like awkward hug sort of thing.
as she then, takes your hand after she's kissed you. So there's been called for a meeting, and since you're part of the family, you're invited too. Will you please join me? It
God.
seemed it, it seemed urgent and important.
Alright,
She basically
fine.
have told her, right, but what is it
Yeah.
about, so.
He is like he's like
And she
okay.
told him that we were gonna find a solution for the living situation.
Yeah, so he'll be like, fine, let's get this over with. Just kind of go.
As you then walks back with her holding your hand and guiding you through the partying crowd, so to speak, that stand together in the middle of the cave.
And so he's like a kid that's in trouble, and he's just like being dragged behind. He's just like going.
Yeah, how firmly is she squeezing his hand?
He's just going with it. He's not worried about it. He's not trying to get away or anything. He's just like he's
Okay,
done
it's
with this
more
shit.
like sick.
I still want to know how firmly she's squeezing his hand.
She is squeezing it enough to, try and help him calm down a little bit. As she starts humming,
So I guess everybody meets up in our tent.
yes,
Yeah. I'm near the door though.
And I ask, did you bring poison to Tumo?
he will. They will be here soon.
All of a sudden, giant fucking. All of a sudden, fucking giant dragon head pops in through the door flap.
Basically, I know he
Or
can't fit in.
from,
I know Parson Tooth can't fit in the tent with all of us, so I guess they just stand in the opening and listen in.
you see how this head, after everybody else has popped in, suddenly Poison Suit's head, with his long neck, like pops in.
I just put a hand on his head and pet him. Or her, they, them. You.
Greetings, Auntie.
I called you all in to have a talk with the family. Because, like, we maybe need some changing. Now they're. You look a little nervous, and now there's two babies on way in our tent, and we're gonna be a bigger family. So we maybe need to either expand the tent or find another solution for everyone can fit in here. because it started to get crowded.
Just a little bit.
As you say that, your mom just falls silent.
So, and and if it doesn't fit in, yes, Sally, you're gonna be a father. Just like Nala and Riot. Gonna be a family with their little one.
Unga bunga cheap Pikachu face.
How does Talo react?
Confused Unga Bunga face. Her? Her?
Oh! Tim Allen.
How does Talo's parents and family react on this news?
His mom starts, getting all giddy. The dad is just like, huh, okay, I guess that's how it works now.
The boy becomes your man.
He'll like clap him on the shoulder and like, now it's your turn.
Good luck, kiddo.
So, I guess it's good that we having the wedding in a few days or 2 weeks.
You see how your mom just slowly like her eyes like starts like almost at the point where they're so open that they're almost gonna pop out. So is your mom-in-law. Like they're just like, oh no, we forgot.
Uh,
We weren't prepared for you to come. We mm,
Mm.
we need to prepare.
Oh, do you now?
lucky that I maybe did a little preparing myself. So, I had an agreement with a friend who helped me make an address at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a little step in front of that.
Yes, yes.
You read
Um,
everything was going on.
we will find something out. Sure. Um.
Do,
Huh.
do anyone have a suggestion what to do with the problem with the space?
How is Nala taking the news? She doesn't know either.
She starts getting. She gets really giddy. That like she starts, clapping her hands together a little bit, and starts sitting and dancing a little bit. Oh my god! Not only am I going to be a mother, but so is my sister. Oh my god, we're going to. And in the background, you can just hear Rive just like, oh no.
Oh no.
Actually, how does Person 2 react on this?
Congratulations, Poison Tooth. You get siblings.
Python who sits for a moment just like, I get sibling? And I get siblings. You hear like you see the head just like pop out of the tent, and then you just hear, a roar of like, I get siblings.
Everybody in the camp is just like, what the fuck?
We're under attack. We're under attack.
The whole cavern starts shaking.
Looks in direction of the shouting.
Basically, me looking at Nally. Have you told Person 2 about it yet?
I wanted to wait a little bit, but in case I don't know how they would, he, he, uh, they would react to get siblings, you know.
Was it a happy roar or a sad roar?
It was a happy roar.
Like you
Even a
heard,
little happy spewed of green flame.
like you heard, it was a happy roar. So
He approves.
maybe you should have a talk with person two afterwards. Oh yeah, Nala, if you need help with morning sickness, because I know I have it, I have some special tea that I can share with you. That really helps.
Oh no, Magenta woke up.
Yep.
I see the picture change.
Yeah, I saw the picture change in my head when you went, God damn it, she woke up.
How does she react on that?
Give him a sec.
Let the DM do something. Yeah. Oh, good. She heavy sleeper.
Yes. How does she react on the thing I told her with the tea
Oh,
for taking care of morning sickness?
oh, that would be lovely. I have been a little bit queasy of late.
Yeah, I'm not feeling.
I can't even eat some meat right now. They...
Me too.
Oh, honey.
All right. I forgot they're gonna start
But
eating weird
I
things
have
soon.
show her the bag. I have this got from the light tribe who helps calming down.
She will like sit and like start stroking the lower part of her belly. And she will look expectantly at Arief as she does so.
He's just
And of
looking
course, if
down at her.
you guys gonna take this step and get married and need helps, maybe having your own place at some point, just say so. You know, I'm pretty good at making tents and stuff like that.
I'll think about it.
I know Riot is a fan of privacy, so
You see how suddenly the entire, like, all the hides of the tent slowly gets pulled off.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
By Poison Tooth. And he like drapes it over his back. Like like he like just takes, you know, ever so gently onto the top of the tent, like pulls the entire tent, all the tent pels off at
All the
once, and
pegs
like
out of the ground. So,
and
so
then,
he's like uses it like a
He's
cape.
dismantling the tent.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I am the
no
mobile
no no
home.
no no, he doesn't even pull out the pegs because there is no pegs to hammer in. Like it's literally just loose skins put on top, like a structure of
Oh, sticks and stuff.
yeah.
Mm.
So it is made to be movable.
Oh, okay. So he's like lifting the whole tent off the ground.
No. He's just taking the cloth off first
Oh, okay.
to make it.
He wants to
My
get in
reaction
there.
is just hello,
He
person
wants
two.
in.
But you said you need bigger place. I know bigger place you can stay.
Oh.
For all. He says as his tail is wagging ever so slightly.
Oh no.
He wants to take them over to his creative. What?
You talking about yacht?
Hmm.
He's
I
willing
can
to
make
share.
bigger.
He's willing to share.
His horde is his family. That's actually kind of sweet to think about, really.
more like his family is his horde.
Mm-hmm.
And because of
Are
that,
you suggesting only your mother and Riot, or are you suggesting everyone?
No,
no.
I'm not going there.
I'm basically asking Poison Tooth right now.
I'm telling.
Can you repeat the question?
So, Poison Tooth, are you suggesting everyone who live in this tent, or just your mother or and Riot?
All can come.
No.
Just deadpan. No.
Just straight up no. Denied.
Nala looks a
Denied.
little bit like questionable at Rive, just like and like taps him on the shoulder, just like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, no.
Why no?
Just no.
Just no.
I don't. I. I don't want to be around a lot of people. I've gone along
We
with it for this amount of time, but no, I'm done.
I'm done. Walks off into the sunset.
You and me, if that's what you want, that's that's fine. But I'm done being around large amounts of people.
it's not a lot of amount of people, Rive. It's just you, me, our little one, Nala and Tallow, and my mom. And of course Python Tooth. That's not a lot, what are you talking about?
I've been on my own for over 20 seasons. More than one is a lot of people.
So you're asking me to choose between my entire family or you, even if it came to the choice of our child. Is that how I'm supposed to understand this?
It's your choice.
Oh
I
my
had
god.
the sting guy.
Oh my god, Riot.
Savagery at its finest.
And you're saying this whilst you're standing in the middle of this family.
Yep,
I will give him the sting guy.
he does not care.
He is an asshole.
Riot, you told me that you wanted to be a good father. You're doing the opposite now. You're being a fucking prick. And how is that a way to talk to your becoming bondsmate?
I didn't say it was gonna be far. Just
But you're making her
place on
choose
our own.
between you and her own child.
Not between her and the child. The child would be with us. I'm not saying we leave. I'm saying just
You know,
maybe
Poison Tooth is her
outside the
child too.
camp. outside the camp. That's all I'm saying. Like,
My boy wants privacy.
it's hard for me to be around all these people all the time. You say, oh, just get used to it. It's not as simple as that.
We're not gonna stay in the same room. We gonna share it up so you have your area, me and Tyler have our. Mom can have her. You're not gonna stick with everyone.
I have I have a plan. It's awkward at the moment. Give me give me a few days and everything will be clear.
As long as you doesn't just run away like a scared dog from your own family. We took you in as our own.
Give me a few days. Everything will be clear then.
She looking concerned too now.
I'll look at Nala and is like sincerity in his eyes.
I think that's only gonna make it worse.
No, like
She
I'm saying, like believe, trust him.
she looks hurt to say the least, and she actually starts crying and runs off.
Lovely, another girl running off crying.
I will look angry at you and run after.
I'll just shake my head and walk off.
Oh, you're not gonna get the opportunity to walk off, I think, buddy.
I'm just gonna leave right there in the family tent.
Well,
It's not really a tent anymore because what and
it's a half
Poisonous is just
dismantled.
looks like has his family unit just implodes before his very eyes. Is like, oh, did I do something wrong?
I'm basically running after Nala. To help her
I'd
come
just
loose.
walk away from the family unless something happens. But yeah,
You're allowed to walk because both families are like sitting in absolute stunned silence of your, saying, screw all of this. I'm a
mm-hmm,
hoe. I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
The
That
audacity.
that is such a foreign concept to them that they don't know how to respond or handle this right now.
Oh, okay.
The audacity.
Indeed.
And Uka is basically extremely mad at you right now.
Oh, he realizes that.
If eyes could kill, you would kill with the intensity of in thousand sunburn.
His shield of not giving a fuck would deflect it.
But do I catch up to her because I'm pretty fast?
She actually runs faster than you right now. Like, she sprints up to the place Poison Tooth rests up here and throw herself onto his sleeping skins and just starts crying.
I'm just running in the same direction.
You catch up to her. You see her laying onto his skins, crying.
Nala, you need a hug?
No, I just need some time alone.
Last time a person said that to me ended up catastrophic.
He is hugging, her lower stomach as he's like laying and just crying, veiling her eyes, or bawling her eyes out, rather, would be a better term.
Even if she said that she wanted to be alone, I'm still gonna go in. Because last time a person said that, they was tearing at themselves. So she gonna not take this chance with her sister.
After a while, Poison Tooth will also arrive and like lay next to Nala and you and like draw both of you in for a hug as he's laying down and keeping both of you all snuggly and warm.
Yeah, I'm basically just sitting next to her.
You are being
And
forcefully pulled in for a hug.
before can't come in, I was just sitting next to her and silently humming, calming her down while caressing her back.
I can just imagine like Poison Tooth curling around you two.
Mm-hmm.
And then Poison Tooth come and pulls us in for a hug.
Poison Soup looks really, really hurt at Nala being so distressed and all of this, and then looks at you. If it weren't because my mother loved Riot so much, I would murder him right now.
Me too. Me too. I'd tell Poison Tooth.
Those two are plotting something.
Hey, all Nala has to do is give the word. She will decapitate him on the place.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a pregnant woman.
And
You
now you
don't.
fucking do.
You're a
And
catching bird.
their dragon child question mark. On the scale of fucking around and finding out, you are um, gone from the fucking around, finding out to how fucked am I scale.
Yeah.
I like playing with fire.
Basically, before she would had helped you with your anger issues and stuff. Now you're just dead to her.
You are dead to me.
And if Nala is choosing to get another one instead of you, simply support it and ask, want help from hurting him.
She's literally gonna threaten him to stay away from her sister at that point.
Maybe that's what he wanted
Basically,
Oh!
all this time.
basically, if Nala wants him to go away, she can make him disappear like he never was born.
Jesus, why are you guys suddenly so savage out of all the? I was looking forward to a wholesome come together with all of this, or family planning and all this, and you guys are just like,
Yeah, they're turning
Yeah, he
psycho.
fucked up. He made my sister cry one time too many.
also the threat of him saying that it was just going to be him and her, completely excluding that she's literally carrying his child, were just like a little bit for me, just like, did you just say that? Holy shit! So you're basically making her choose
I
between
didn't. I didn't mean with the. I
You
meant
made
with
it
the baby.
sound.
I
You
meant with
made.
the baby.
That's not what you said. You made it sound like I am disregarding you having a child, and right now, if anything, it's just gonna be you and me forever, baby.
Okay. Well, that's not what he meant.
That's just Riot not having the right state of mind to choose the right words.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
As
not.
always.
Yeah. That's not his thing. That's why he's like he didn't
I
go
got a
out. He's like
feeling that my mother not even
I'm not
gonna
dealing
let
with
him
this.
into the tent tonight.
Yes, indeed, Go Master. I agree. Yikes, and sips on tea, enjoying the drama.
Am I right, Pass?
Hmm?
Is the mother even gonna let him into the tent tonight?
Oh, he's not going
And
back
then,
to the
and
tent.
then he fled from the roll 20.
Oh wait, what?
After a while, you see how
No, I'm still there.
you just came back
just
in. You literally
reappeared.
just connection to the server for a
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Um,
No, it's fine with me.
after a while, your mom comes along, looking tired, defeated, as
How is she
she.
not pissed?
Oh, believe me, she is. She is very much. But right now, she needs to be there for her daughter.
Where's Riot hanging out during all this?
He is outside the cave. I believe he's out in the woods right now. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Well, yeah, he was just getting away from people. He's just done with people.
The
Spirits and
difficulties.
Aeger, you guys would have really quickly have heard the rumors about what was said for everyone to hear what has happened. The rumor is that apparently Riot made some unreasonable demand and has now broken bonds with Nala, as the rumor is spreading like wildfire and only building up right now.
Chinese whispers.
Igor's gonna put away his scrolls and just go out to go find someone to explain properly what's fucking happened.
Hmm.
So yeah, have you heard? Yeah, I have heard. Like literally, how could he do that? She's literally expecting his child. Yeah, and demanding her leaving the child behind so that those two can go out and live in the wilderness alone together. What is that kind of demand to make to a young woman with family? Yeah, I don't know. It just happened. Like, have you heard even more that he's even threatened leaving her? It's like I don't even know. They were so lovely last party we had. Like, yeah, I know he seems a little bit odd out, not socializing a lot, but he seemed to enjoy the festivities and all that.
Igor's just gonna
That's quite
blast.
literally the entire talk you hear as you like goes through the entire encampment, and it's like some of the gossip like even goes as extreme that
That I want to kidnap her or something.
Oh, or even abort the baby to get out of
yeah.
the relationship. Igor's just gonna grasp, just gonna pinch the bridge of his nose and just
You know how
go out.
rumors are when they have been through the more than five people. It
Yeah.
goes.
It goes out of
Yeah.
hand
Hey.
real quick.
Riot. What happened to whose happiness is more important?
First, you hear the exact same rumor starting going through where you were staying in the neighborhood.
Oh boy. Looks at Magenta.
It's like,
Still asleep.
fuck, that'd be right.
I'm gonna wait for Magenta to wake up, so I guess she's gonna vibe here for a while.
I'm gonna roll something really quick.
Uh-oh.
Does she come out of her slight coma?
He was in a what now?
Coma.
She senses enough of a disturbance that she starts to stir and looks up groggily. Her hair a mess, her face even worse after crying in her sleep.
Sleep well?
I don't know. What's going on? I feel weird.
Hmm.
She's like completely dazed. Wait, what are we? Maggie
Back.
instantaneously takes a basket with where some a stomach has like been pulled over it to give it, water tightness underneath her. As she like grabs hold of her hair and Magina just instantly starts puking into this improv
Oh god.
bucket.
I see. Good thinking.
I guess you have a concussion. Did her mother hit her that hard?
Yeah.
Wow. Eager.
Spun her head around.
I think you're lucky you didn't get hit by it.
She's lucky her neck. She's lucky her neck didn't get snapped.
Like she still has like a handprint that is starting to turn black on on her cheek.
Oof.
Yikes.
And Magenta just like takes after she's done with emptying her system for whatever was inside of her, she takes a bowl with water and starts looking at the reflection. And she starts crying even more.
Yeah, it'd probably be best for Spirits just to stay with his
I
daughter.
think I'm a little busy here at the moment. Can't really help out with the rumors, you see.
After a while, she'll calm down for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll get up and walk out. Tears still, a few times, tears will still stream down her face, but she will take her. You have a cloak, don't you,
I'm.
Spears?
I believe I should.
She naps your cloak as she walks out and pulls out the hood.
Looks at Maggie.
Maggie just gives a shrug like she don't know what's going on.
I think I'm gonna follow her, just in case.
Also, apparently, she completely didn't see the stone.
Nope. Attempting to follow my daughter.
You follow her as she goes up towards Poison Tooth and everybody else is at.
Oh boy. I feel like I know where this is going.
Because who do you think she has bonded the most with when you guys have been out?
Lala and Poison Suit.
And Machi, when she came around,
Mm-hmm.
she sensed a disturbance.
Disturbance in the force.
She could sense a disturbance in her friendship meter.
The friendship meter has drastically dropped. Something's wrong.
Oh, so basically forgetting about herself and running towards Nala.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if she takes home what her dad does a lot. Just saying.
She arrives to you and Nala being hugged into Poison Tooth, and she joins in the pile.
And I'm still humming for calming Nala down.
Become a cuddle puddle now.
You see, as she joins in, she throws her. She lets go of the cloak she was wearing, and you see the black mark on her face where she was hit.
Yeah.
I'm basically more concerned about my sister right now, so.
That's fair. But she still hugs.
Igor's just gonna go stand outside the barrier, the palisade, just waiting for him to show back up to take him on the same walk that Riot took him on.
If he comes back, that is.
Yes, that is.
Spirits, you arrive to see your daughter, a very good friend, and your daughter, one of your daughter's best friends, laying in a puddle together with a dragon, crying, while the dragon is, trying, to calm them down.
I'm assuming the rest
And
of the
failing.
I'm assuming the rest of the family is also kind of standing there befuddled.
Yeah.
What happened?
Ask Riot. I basically have to say.
He's probably spitting viper with that voice.
Basically. She said the name Riot with disgust. And after that comment, she turns her head back and starts humming again for her sister.
Nala, after a while, do calm down. Enough that she, still hiccup. She actually starts hiccuping because she's been crying so much.
I asked Poison Tooth when she started hiccuping, do you have any water in here?
He nods and, like, you see how he drags over this giant bowl made of rock that's filled with water.
I'm gonna take one of the cups I had with me and just give her a cup of water and drink some.
You might also want to take the opportunity to clean her off.
You get some water in Nala, and after Nala has gotten something to drink, Magina takes the cup and starts drinking herself. Like, she needs that too.
Yep, they both need it.
Yep.
I'm taking the extra and pass it to her.
She gives back the original cup to Nala, and it takes that cup and starts drinking herself. And then she takes out a green plant,
Green plant.
like a fruit-looking thing,
Mm-hmm.
and she breaks it up. And you see her handing one half to Nala and one to you.
I'm asking what it is.
Save the seeds. You can eat the white stuff inside. It's creamy and puffy and tastes kind of delicious. Really sweet. I was going to make something out of it for Eager, but when he got home, but that's in the wind now. Something I found when I was out looking, when I went a little bit more southward.
Can have I seen it before?
You have no idea what this is or if it's even edible, but she says it's edible, therefore it must be. But it has this weird sweet smell to from the meat of the fruit. You can even see like these almost dark brown black seeds inside that she says that you would be an idea to save those.
I will basically look at study it before I start eating it. Basically, check if it's poisoning.
It's not poison. It looks edible as you study the plant.
And
Do
take a
you
small bite.
take do you take a small bite?
Yes.
Okay. You have this as you bite down into the meat of the inside of the fruit, there is this white fluffy texture that is super sweet and creamy in taste.
It's like you are now high.
No. Oh, well, if you're growing, if you keep eating too much of it, you will get high on sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's got a sugar high, I see.
Sugar rush.
Yeah.
Yes. That's vibrating in the 500 frequency.
Yeesh.
But you and Nala starts eating it. You see how Nala comes way down afterwards.
Hmm.
You can also dry the meat of the fruit, but I would suggest not doing it with the seeds. The seeds you want to use for something else. She says that she's like standing there, like looking really, really out of place, really.
What do you suggest we use the seed for then?
You can bake them and crush them and use it together with water to make a sweet and bitter drink.
Like tea.
Mhm.
Oh,
And if you dry the meat also and crush it with the seeds, um, it will taste better, more sweet to it.
Hmm.
thank you for being there for my sister in her big sorrow.
I will always be here for someone keep there. I keep truly dear to my heart.
So I guess you and my sister got really close while I was gone.
A bit.
I found it nice that she found the good friends.
Seems like we both are unlucky in who we get hurt by.
Yeah. And just say the word, Nala. If you want me to kick his ass, just say so. I'd be glad to do so.
The Nala in this case looks completely dejected. Like she's not entirely there mentally, as she's just trying to eat a little bit to get something in her system, and then she like snaps out of it and like, no, no, I don't want him hurt. I want to give him a reason to be here, she says as she starts stroking and caressing her lower belly.
I will lay a hand on her belly. It would be the most beautiful reason for him to stay. You're gonna give birth to the most beautiful child. And you're gonna be the perfect mother. And if he isn't there to be a good father, I will knock some sense into him. I promise you that. Don't worry, I won't kill him.
Maggie just looks from her to you.
Give me my Gemma.
Wait, you're both?
Yes.
Oh. Hey, stop.
Yeah.
She just walks over and gives him a hug.
Hugs her back.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
She picks up the cloak and hands it to him.
I was wondering why you were storming off. Kind of heard rumors swarming around, but I didn't think much of it.
I felt something was wrong, and that's what brought me back.
Mm. I'm happy to see you made a friend.
She gives a sad smile. That I did. As she like dries off the mixture of tears and sap from her eyes.
Hmm.
She means a lot to me because she was here when you weren't.
Ouch.
And so were Magi too. And we couldn't, always visit mom.
Yeah.
Or have visit by ma, she says, with a dejected look. In this case, when she says ma, she is talking about Ufla in this case.
Yeah.
Because she calls Tree her mother and Ufler honorary mother, so to speak.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then there also were Sheila, going with the acolytes to Mom, set up a little outpost for religious purposes. So yeah, we literally only had ourselves together most of the time.
You guys are doing good. Hmm. Uh, Sorry, I've been a little busy with doing all the tribe stuff, and
No, 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 no. I know you have done only so for the good of the tribe. I don't blame you. Mother. She basically, hugs you even tighter as she says that.
hugs her back.
Just don't forget me and Machi are here.
I'd never forget you. Hmm. Debating on something. Because technically, there is information that Spears has to share with basically his daughters and the tree and Yggdrasil. There we go. And
Yudra,
yeah, Yggdra.
as she likes to be called.
Yeah. But I'm debating if I want him to say that anytime soon or if he should wait until this drama situation calms down.
Roll the dice, see what it says.
Roll the dice, see what it says.
Chaos.
Yeah.
I am an
Live
easy.
by the chaos fury. Let's go.
I mean, sure, why not? It's like a 50-50, right? Why not?
Take it equals. You spill the beans on equals. You don't yet, I guess, or the other way around. You decide.
I mean, we could just do a D4 and 1 or 2. I spill the beans. 3 or 4. I keep it to myself.
For now.
Yeah. I keep it to myself.
You want to spill the beans, but you uphold yourself to a higher standard. That this is not something that is discussing in a moment like this where the girl's already upset enough,
They don't need
so to
more.
speak.
They don't need more for now.
I don't want to add to this shit.
I really don't want to add to the already pandemonium we gotta deal with.
And I thought I fucked up severely.
I think we
So,
don't...
hey, girls, listen here. I'll be gone in less than 10 winters. How does that sound? What?
I'll be gone in less than 10 minutes. What?
So, basically, Uka's looking at Nala. So, what do you feel could be the best in your heart for doing now?
She,
Only think of yourself and
she, you can see she really tenses up, You can see she's biting down on her teeth directly and takes a deep breath and says, if he don't want to be part of this family, then I won't force him. That
can
doesn't mean I don't love him, but I won't force him to something he won't feel is something he can handle.
and
I
don't
have
worry.
tried and tried to show him that family is not something you need to be fearful of, but staying with someone and that it isn't dangerous. And then he just went and did this to me and or at first I thought he was happy that we were expecting, but now I'm not sure if he even cares for us having a child the way he spoke to me like that.
That's why I was so confused. While we was gone, he was sitting in the edge of the camp, studying other people because he wished to be the perfect father. And now he's just dropped this bomb. I can't make sense to him anymore. He says one thing and do another. And he's covered that in all his bad emotions and vengeance lust. And I'm afraid what's gonna happen to him. I'm afraid of he. Sorry to say, but I'm afraid if he is good enough for my sister. Because you're an amazing person, and the way he's treating you in the moment. And I know you're carrying his child. But is he worth that? Or is he just a lost cause? I myself actually start giving up on him. I tried and tried to help him see the happiness that could wait just in front of his nose. Instead of that, he just swallowed himself with anger and hatred. And not want to take the decision for you. But no matter what you choose, I will stay by your side and help you through it. And if your, your child's gonna grow up without a father, if that is his choice, I will help you raise your child without a father. Because you're the most amazing person I know. You're the most caring person I know. And this child's gonna have the best mother a child could ever wish for.
Yes, that is correct. And it will have the bestest of bigger settlings looking after them. Says Poison Tooth from behind.
Anuka is actually crying a little.
Now that will take her in for a hug. And so will Poison Tooth. Everybody just hugs. Spirish, even you were pulled into the hug by Poison Tooth.
Just being forced into surprise hugs for some reason. Okay.
Even Magnet like it tries, to run away, just like instantly just get nabbed in the collar and pulled in. Like, no, 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 no. You guys have seen the meme where you see SpongeBob and Patrick running away from something, and suddenly you just see something like grabs onto SpongeBob, but he like gets pulled back. Like in this case, this is what Spirit Sea happens to Magna. Like she, tries to dash away because she's too old for this shit, and suddenly she just gets grabbed and pulled in.
Spears didn't see it coming and immediately got yanked.
And I am
Oh, is it
putting
like
my
that-
arm around
is
my
it-
mother too, and just hug her tight too, so she can't get away.
Is it like the SpongeBob with Patrick running away, and then a lasso appears, grabs Patrick, and yanks it back?
Yes, in this case, it's just a claw of poison tooth, like shooting out, like grabbing and pulls her in by the collar.
This one right here. This meme. This gif.
And just not offense mother, but she needs to.
Fine, come here, girls. Mama's here. And that's for. Oh god, what's the clock actually starting to be? Holy damn!
Yeah, we're over 4 hours.
Time sure
What?
does fly when
No,
you're
three,
having
sorry,
fun.
it's only 3 hours.
It's only 3 hours.
Time sure
Yeah.
does fly when you're having fun.
I am thinking about calling session here in a bit, but
That's fine.
let's go with Brian and Hangouts department now, shall we?
Well,
Sounds like
I
a good
mean,
idea.
if I'm gonna be there overnight, so
Oh
if
boy.
he's gonna be out there, if he's gonna wait there till morning, then because
Yeah,
it was like
eventually,
it was
eventually,
after it was like sunset when we got back, so
Mhm.
yeah, if eventually it seems like Riot is not coming back, Igor's just he's gonna go back and go to his mom. Just
You hear the rumor mongering still going on. It's even worse now, apparently.
so it's up to you, Pass, if you want to keep going into the next morning. Otherwise, if you want to call it at the end of the night, then we'll leave it there.
I think we will. Everybody gets a long rest as the rumors simmer through the entire encampment. Some people are even starting to call out for Rive's immediate expulsion of the clan if he's going to treat um, a good standing member of society like that. They are quite literally asking for his expulsion and exile almost.
Oh my god.
No one is stopping the rumor mongering. Like, quite literally, it's starting to spiral out of control here. Like, some are saying that he's the man. Some of the rumors right now going around is that he has demanded her to lose the child if she wants to be with him because he don't want no child. And apparently also been threatening the rest of the family about that it is his way or no way.
Kill them all in their sleep and kidnap her. That's my ultimate goal. No one knows that though.
Secretly,
Oh,
that
shit.
was my true goal, you fools. You've been covering for me this whole time, you bastard.
I've been infiltrating you this whole time.
Don't worry, I will kill you myself.
Plot twist: he's actually a double agent from the Snake Tribe.
Yeah.
And we'll have
No,
like,
no,
the
he's a
help
sleeper
person
agent.
helping me.
Yeah.
He's a sleeper agent. He doesn't even know he's a double agent. Wait, what?
Double agent doesn't know he's a double agent. Gasp.
Basically, from now on, Uka's gonna keep a really bright eye on you. If you're just doing one single thing to hurt her sister and all the family, she don't care about what Nala gonna say to it. She's gonna hit you, and she gonna hit your heart.
Let's see if you wake
I'm
up
surprised
when
you
I try
didn't
to
hit him
murder you in
already.
your sleep. I sneak in and slit your throat in the sleep. Let's see if you wake up.
Okay, like, can we stop with the threats?
Oh, yikes.
But next morning, I guess.
Should
It's
I
next
remind
morning,
you we're
and
still
that's
live?
where we are gonna cut it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, dear viewers. I know I have. It has been an emotional roller coaster we have been on.
Every fucking
Yeah,
So,
time.
dear
we
viewers,
did. We did.
see
We
what's
did.
happening
We
next time.
we
Is
dismantled
Riot
one
actually gonna
situation
break
and a
up
new.
with Nala? Or is he gonna kill the entire family?
Yeah.
Stay tuned and watch next time.
We dismantled one situation and created an entirely new one.
Listen, it took long enough for us to dismantle one situation, and that was against a force of nature. Now, now we've got a whole new situation to fucking dismantle.
Yeah, now you just got a force of vengeance.
But yes, my viewers,
Yes, again, thank you, dear viewers. I hope to see you again next week. Saturday. Correctly, it's Saturday. We won't be playing next week. We won't be playing. Sadly, as me and my fiance will be going out of town for our birthday party. But we will continue on next Sunday. Some of the other players has talked about potentially hosting a non-canon crossover episode. Apparently, I'm not sure. I'm
It's
not.
it's a river episode.
Ah, right.
The fuck is a river?
But till next time, I will see you. Have a great one. Till next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
ah.
Bye.